Good luck, bro. Good luck.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gamecocks have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hand off from the shotgun. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
To the air, it's Spillman. The throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Complete to the right.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gonna take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Gators in the hurry up. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. What an offseason in the recruiting department, reeling in a top 10 class, and you got to think that's going to happen.
Man, yeah, it's just nice when you get some recruiting and some excitement, right? Get a top 10 class. You know the talent is really, really good. The young talent pushes the older talent, Jesse, and it just makes the squad obviously so much better.
And with that top 10 class, David, they really feel like they were able to reload the roster, and they think they've got some impact freshmen in this class as well. Can't wait to see what they do today.
They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The offense changing the play. Off the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. The throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Throws to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
But I that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And you want to run the football. And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man on the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give out of the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. And as he throws, touchdown Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with a relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
This time he's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Power football with the run. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And What's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 56 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Gators are rolling down the field. The short hands, it's Hills. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Spillman. They're working that left side. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's incomplete.
Getting sold.
Going for the massive
I'm getting sold.
explosive
That's a
play.
touchdown.
Instead, you're looking at a third
Oh,
down.
wow.
Well, this defense was ready.
Nothing I can do. Game over. I mean,
the
the game won't even give me fucking 3 touchdowns.
They knew
This
this
is
quarterback was
ridiculous.
going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense...
Looking for a huge play.
That's what should have happened last play. Welcome to the Twin Towers.
Touchdown, South Carolina. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark
Oh,
this whole
yeah.
team. Like, the comeback
I gotta
is
stop your
more
offense.
than
I had it.
on.
I had it
They got
last.
the touchdown. They cut
I
into
had
the
it last
lead.
time.
You want to get a stop and go into
I
the
just-
half, get
I was an
overtime,
idiot and ran
overexcited,
mid-blitz.
and be like, listen,
I will never run
passing
mid-blitz
game's
again.
rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Leaves it with the back. Got room to work. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
That's it, fly. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback.
Let's go.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There's a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Thanks for the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Well, guess who? They're taking a shot to the guy that's just been torching this defense in the entire first half. He's already got over 100 yards, so why not try to add to it and force this defense to prove that they can cover him? They did do a nice job right there. That's not the last time this guy's going to see the ball thrown his way.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Spillman. Caught in the backfield, it's Ware. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ware. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
They'll immediately call timeout.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. With the catch, it's Ware. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Got the big tight end on the corner.
You guys are catching everything.
He's run out of bounds
I'm
after
so
the
happy.
big gain, and they are in business.
So happy
First
for
and
you.
goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Just that missed touchdown throw.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To throw, it's Spillman. Flushed out of the pocket. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what the call is.
There's a 10-second runoff.
Entire body is
What?
past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football. That's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Gators will kick it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Should have been 24-21 going into half. I don't think so.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They've played really well in this first half.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
There's a drop.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on it to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's complete.
I can't get a yard.
And just a short,
safe
pass play. They pick up a
few.
few.
I don't get it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Great protection, and down the middle it goes.
Finally.
Makes a grab on the shot. And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31. And the Gamecocks are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he just held it.
They're giving you the game. They gave you the game. They gave you the game. Wow. They gave this kid the game.
You're always thinking about as a defensive player. Man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts
no matter
to
how
rain,
well you play, they're just going to give fucking guys the game, bro.
Really try to get to that.
And then he just has he just runs inside zone open every time.
They'll mark him down at the 37.
Yeah, that fumbles the game. That's crazy.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Ridiculous shit. I miss a wide open touchdown. The quarterback can't throw the ball. My guys are dropping passes. This guy.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this
quarterback. And then he gets a
They've
fumble.
been trying
like he doesn't really need it or deserve it.
Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that.
I'm run committing up the middle.
Play,
oh, no fumble.
He showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
The Gators headed quickly to the line.
It's just, he got all lucky and shit.
And then he just right back to the line of scrimmage for some temping.
And he's able to
that
find
fumble
a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's crazy
this
how
shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. A shot toward the end zone.
And then he gets touchdown.
Gator.
He don't deserve this shit. He didn't deserve the fumble.
6 more points. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and
well,
he can
really,
do
when
it
this
all. Just showing
deep
it off
throw
left
shot
and right.
wide open
when you play in
touchdown,
such a physical
not
league
getting
like
there
the
with
SEC,
96
but you
throw
got a guy
power
like this that
is
can
what fucking
get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns. Good luck stopping.
I can't.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24.
I cannot beat EA.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire.
Like, this guy just rushing. I have 90 overall offensive linemen, and they can't pull 3 guys.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart
like, what's happening?
And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy.
Like, they're giving him everything.
He got
This is
outside the
ridiculous.
pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing.
I mean,
there,
wide open.
Nothing open.
Doesn't catch it. I mean,
well, at this juncture in the game,
are we serious right now?
Looks, no question, this
are we actually fucking serious right now?
To get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the
like wide open.
Is expecting it.
This quarterback selling me. Like, I'm beating this guy's ass.
Not going to be easy.
And it's just.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Like, open, drop.
What's
happening?
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down.
I have over
Obviously
fucking
trailing
800
in the second
fucking
half, but we saw them
drop
try to go
passes
for it
right
on
now.
4th down early.
Ridiculous.
Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Like, wide open.
To the wide out.
Caught.
Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move.
But I have to click on, and I have to play the game. I can't let this
The
thing.
Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I mean, the game's over. It's just annoying.
Wants to throw again. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry
It's
up.
ridiculous. The fumble.
Nice job by the quarterback.
Drop touchdown and wide open in the fumble.
And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And then he runs man to man, and then nobody can get open. It's actually ridiculous, but I'm going to throw it. And he drops it. Of course he drops it. Why would he catch the football? Why would any of these
just have to make that catch?
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space.
What do they have to gain?
Make your quarterback look good and make a big play for this offense.
Like,
nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Drop. Another drop pass.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Knock the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Here's the heat.
And then I just get hit because my 5 guys can't block his 5 guys.
And they decide to go for it.
Oh my God.
Trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not
like,
on the
my
same
5
page.
guys can't block
No dice,
2 of his dudes. He's rushing 2.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard
like,
line.
Fucking little age right now. The game is really sucking this dude's kick.
He just couldn't hold
really
his runner
fucking
long enough
hard,
in the
bro.
line of
Like
scrimmage. It'll be
really
a penalty.
fucking hard.
The officials offer
Like
the deal,
this game
and the
is
coach accepts
sucking
that
this
they will
dude
take
right the
penalty.
fuck off for no reason. Absolutely
Looking to
no
throw, it's
reason.
Spillman.
I mean,
In the backfield, it's
and then my
Chester.
guy just misses a tackle. My 98 overall middle linebacker. My 98 overall middle linebacker just misses that tackle.
They'll line up
Cool.
for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Lets it fly.
But his guys are
It's
catching
caught. It's
everything.
Miranda. They had the 1st down before that
These guys
penalty
catch
backed them up, and now
everything.
they'll snap it on 2nd down.
My guys drop wide open passes.
These
like
2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3.
that. Game's
Now
over,
just
but
about
it's just
ready to
kind
snap
of
it to start the
unfortunate
4th.
that I have at
It'll be
at
2nd down
least
as we open the
20
final
drop
stanza.
passes, and this guy doesn't have any drop passes and a fumble. Just game
Wants to
could
go
have been
up
so much
top.
different, but
Here's the pressure. He just missed the target on
About
that one.
time.
Gotta put it on his body.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
That last incompletion brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right down the middle.
and this 5 of my
Can't
guys
get
are
the
picking
connection
off.
on 3rd down thanks to that
Punt this
tough,
shit.
hard-nosed
Yeah,
pass
yeah.
defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators send
Like I
out
can
the
play
punt
with
unit.
this dude. I can
3
play
and
with
out
this
and
dude. I
not
can
much
play with this
choice
dude.
but
I
to get rid of the
didn't win
ball.
this game, but I can fucking play with this dude. I can play
And
with
the
this
punt
dude.
team gets down there and gets the return man
Like
on the
I
ground.
actually can outside of the drop touchdown, which would have made it 21-24. And then I was driving on that
South
fumble,
Carolina
which he
ready to
scored
go on
7.
the
Like,
attack
I can
in
play with
another
this
offensive
dude. I literally
odyssey.
actually can play with
It
this
looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball.
Outside
You're
of the
becoming a
600
one-dimensional
drop
offense
passes.
at a time when you need to be able to score some points.
I
So
think we
either
did pretty
get it
fucking
done
well.
through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
That's reeled in. It's DeLuca. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38?
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal for this offense.
Oh, you got to block him.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Quarterback sneak trying to get a push.
And decision coming up, but you know what you're going to do. The ball's on the 1-yard line. You go make your decision. Stay aggressive. Get after it.
A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires into the end zone.
Oh my God.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Yeah. I mean, his team is unbelievable.
He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he will roll into the end zone.
Yeah, after that fumble, the game went to hell. The game had a homer.
Do it, man. Offense needed points badly.
That fumble fucking ruined this game. It's unfortunate too. It was a good game.
Back just to pad their
and
lead
then
a
EA
little
just
bit
didn't
and
care.
make this game almost out of reach.
Just so fucking stupid.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Super frustrating because
he was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20.
like I'm playing with this dude and then the game's like
is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Right on the money. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And quarterback dropping back.
And then his guy just plays that so well. Oh, come on.
Manipulate that defense a little bit.
My team hasn't played like that
drag, and I get the first
game.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Like EA had to give this guy the game. Crazy.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the
I'm just throwing dumb shit now because I don't care.
This guy just can't find his
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I kind of stopped caring after the fumble.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any
really
worse,
did.
right?
I
You
kinda
thought
just stopped
this
giving
game's
a fuck
over
about
as it
this
is
game.
anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays,
That
and the
fumble was
defense
so
just
close.
continues to pour it on.
The wide open
gets the
drop
pick,
touchdown
makes its way all the way
was
to the
fucking
end zone.
crazy.
On the
That
run
was going to make it
inside his own
21-21.
and the returner will be brought down.
That was going to make the game 21-21. And nope.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Why would the game...
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Why would the game make any sense?
To the right.
Why would the game not reward me for a wide open play?
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Why would it?
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. It's complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
This is stupid.
And QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you
Not
have
much
a
you can
good
do.
pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw. Good
Like,
catch,
look at this.
first
It's just
down.
running man-to-man coverage, and everybody's boxed out.
And
Like,
this
just-
one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is
Like,
hard
somebody
to put
get open.
all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were
Look at
physical.
this defensive
They
end
dominated
play this
football game.
crazily.
And the
Like,
defense holds
that's
firm.
weird shit.
No pickup
That's
at
weird
all
shit.
on that play. Now 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I did give up after that.
Gamecocks
After
want to
that
crank
fumble.
the tempo. Off play action on first down. Might be looking
Like
to
wide
run.
open, and then the guy just
And
jumps in
that is
front of
his
it and picks
5th
it.
interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky.
I don't care.
Bringing it back.
I stopped caring after that fumble.
And he's going to take it all the way back.
I actually stopped caring after the fumble.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going
I
their way.
really stopped caring
Offensively,
after that
special
fumble. The
teams,
fumble
and
ruined
now
the
on
game.
defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being
Like, the
aggressive.
game was close
They're
as
still
fuck, and
jumping
then he
these
just picks a
throws.
fumble and the
He
game
picked
goes
that
down
thing
there.
up and took it all the way to the house.
It's crazy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Yeah, leave it up to EA to just fucking ruin the game.
His drive will open from the 15. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure
Like, just,
coming.
he's rushing 3 guys. He's playing
He's
he's playing like a faggot
Man,
though.
how
Like
about
he
this
is
offense,
dropping
man?
that
It's been a
DM
rough day. You're
because
getting
he
beat
can't
down.
stop
You're trying to
this
find
shit,
some
so
kind of
he
momentum
has
late
to
in the
play
game
that
to
faggot
build
D.
something off of,
This shit's
and you
weak as
give up
fuck.
another sack.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go.
See if he
after the
actually
loss on the
rushes
last play.
4 defensive
He is
ends.
caught.
If he rushes
They
4
finally
defensive
get
players,
him
he
on
gets
the ground,
cooked.
but he's got an explosive play
just-
for the first down. They get the timeout called. 11
that
seconds
faggot
remaining
shit.
to play.
That's that
Finally,
shit
some
that I asked
signs of
for like
life from this
4
offense, which has
seasons
done
ago to go
nothing in the
away
second half.
because
It's
it's
first
such
and 10.
pussy shit.
Looking
Yeah, he's doing
downfield
it
on
again,
first
see?
down.
This
Quarterback
man.
adapting. Just couldn't
This
find
is
an
this
open
is
man. He'll
gay
get
shit,
rid of it,
bro.
and it'll be
That's the
second down.
gayest defense ever.
Well, this has been a day to forget.
I got no
if you're
respect
this
for that
quarterback,
shit.
and I got to be honest, guys. I'm surprised he's still even
Stop
in
being
the
a
game
fucking faggot.
because he's
man.
had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches.
And down he goes, and
That's
that's
not
going to
fair.
do
That's
it.
the
Didn't
fumble.
have much
The
of a
fumble
chance
ruined the
there. The
game.
defense puts an exclamation point on this one.